Well, artificial intelligence is already very much a part of our lives, from shopping and shipping to healthcare. Well, CGTN's John Terrett spoke with Kai-Fu Lee, Chairman and CEO of Sinovation Ventures and a 30-year veteran of AI research, development and investment. They explored the impact of AI on work now and in the near future.
We are just in the beginning of seeing it in white-collar routine jobs. There's a technology called RPA, robotic process automation. It's installed on a routine worker's PC, watching what he or she does, and then starting to learn how to do it. And then for the pool of workers, the technology will learn to do maybe 10 or 20% of the simpler part of the routine worker's job, and will just do it. And then in the work pool, 10 or 20% of the people would be replaced. These are jobs such as in business process outsourcing, basic entry-level jobs for data entry, for financial data, for copy and pasting data between applications, for working in the basic entry levels of human resources and legal.
And what about in the relatively near future, say 10, 15 years? I'm assuming driving jobs, that sort of thing, train driving type jobs,
right? So
many industry type jobs.
Yeah, so in sequence of things that will happen, call centers are getting disrupted already,
right.
And because AI speech recognition can take phone calls. After that, I think we're going to see some of the blue-collar jobs going, starting with the warehouses, moving boxes in for freight and distribution, warehouses, and also factories, where you're not making something really complex with hand-eye coordination, but something more straightforward. In simple transportation, moving things from a coal mine or a tourist spots, driving on highways, and also some jobs we think as very difficult jobs, actually not that difficult for AI. For example, radiologists, right? AI is already beating top radiologists, or at least average radiologists in lung cancer, melanoma, brain scans, and breast cancer, and so on. So this will gradually increase and heat up in 5 to 10 years, and then probably reach a height in about 15.
Well, Mike Bloomberg, who's our host of this event, was sitting in that very chair a couple of hours ago and said that a significant proportion, a significant percentage of the stories written by Bloomberg News are today written by a computer.
That's right, especially for the shorter versions.
Yes.
Right, where the human is being pushed is to do the harder jobs. Right, writing a New York Times column, that would be really difficult. Writing a short sports story or quarterly earning is very easy. The same can be extrapolated for your profession.
Yes, thank you.
Someone just reading a short teleprompter, that AI can do with the naturalness. But doing what we're doing, not for a while.
No personality yet in AI, right?
Well, there can be some. So, but in depth is the hardest.
You have said that China and the US are developing AI in parallel universes. What did you mean by that?
Well, the U.S. approach is rocket science, super hard, innovative, change the world. The China approach is get lots of data, crank it through, deliver value, make money. And both are completely valid approaches. I'm not saying there are no American approaches in China or Chinese approaches in America, obviously. Right. But I think the common approaches are these two. Both are creating a lot of value and generating a lot of wealth.
So that begs the question, as a venture capitalist yourself, as an investor yourself, where are you putting your money when it comes to AI?
Well, we think the lowest hanging fruits are in the financial industry, in some of the opportunities to make money or save money in companies that already have data, and the data can be directly correlated to a business result. So grab the data and it will tell you a better algorithm for predicting insurance default, for example. Those are going to be the most straightforward. We also think computer vision, computer speech, machine translation are all about to tip. We think autonomous vehicles is good, important, but probably not for arbitrary driving, but for limited environments like trucks on highways. And we also think 5G plus AI will create a lot of sensor input information, creating machine intelligence based on seeing and hearing, so to speak, or sensing so many more things than we can. So we're doing a lot of investments in these areas. Also, AI for healthcare. for drug discovery, for better diagnosis, AI for education, trying to do the routine jobs of teachers so teachers can do more elevated jobs of building character in the students. So it's really almost everywhere.